Baby, what's the rush? We had only just learned to touch each other. Why can't it be enough? 'Cause I could do this for months and an extra 5 weeks. We could lay in bed instead, whisper secrets.
AWDF's mission is really to uplift the entirety of feminist movement so that they can do what they do best, which is bring about gender justice for all of us. And when we think about movements, we think sometimes about NGOs, organizations, but we don't often think about artists. And there's a powerful contribution that artists, whatever their art is, they have a great mission to tell the truth, to show the oppression. And we, as a fund that resources the movement as a whole, we have a mission to also uplift the voices, the narratives that are coming from the artists that consider to be agents for gender justice on this continent.
Reality's uncertain, dive deeper, you've barely scratched the surface.
I think it's very important for women to have a space where they can be women, just being women and express themselves and just be themselves, gather their voices and be able to speak to society.
We don't have to reach adulthood before we can see the value of who we are as women. To believe in themselves more, to know that they can be heard, they can be spoken, they can use any avenue at all, especially through their art. Because art provides expression, the ability to be free.
And I just wanna enjoy.
I agreed to exhibit here because I like what AWDF stands for. That's one. They are one of the spaces that are encouraging women and empowering women.
In the space of art, there's no race, there's no gender, there's no ethnicity. We all become one people, we all become one.
Currently, I'm using photography as a medium of expression, and it allows me to be able to tell the stories of marginalized groups in Ghana.
One of the most important things is to be true to yourself. I'm the kind of artist that I would do only what I believed in. And this is the sound that I believe in. This is what comes to me. And this is what I am inspired to write. And I've also realized that in doing that, I have inspired people to be true to their sound.
So it's important to have safe spaces so that you are held by a foundation to keep sharing your music, because it is important to hear female voices. And I've experienced that today here at the AWDF performance, and I'm just very happy.
I think difficult conversation is the only way we grow. I identify as an African feminist, and I think the large majority of the work of African feminism is questioning internally and externally. And when we don't have spaces where people feel comfortable enough to question themselves and question others, then we don't grow as a movement and they don't grow their personal politics. So it's essential that we keep doing this thing where we talk and we sit in community and we learn.
I think for us it's important to create safe spaces because we recognize the intersectional identities within our communities and how a lot of people don't have these spaces to express themselves and are often marginalized by their lived experiences. So that was why it was important for us to set the tone of making it safe for people to share their lived experiences so that other people can also learn from them.
Spaces like this, it's on different levels. It's intellectual levels, it's emotional levels, it's cultural levels, it's just fulfilling on a lot of levels. So it's very important.
The journey doesn't end here. Even though we are creating these safe spaces for people to express themselves, there's still more for us to do.
Art in Ghana, I feel like it's still picking up. I mean, we've come a long way, but then there's still more to do. And these spaces are helping with that.
Artists play a critical role in defining the agenda that we have just from a different lens. And that contribution is really critical. And as AWDF, we've been very excited to be able to contribute to uplifting the voices of African artists.